Good morning everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Belinda here from Visualized DNZ and we are in 2023. That is just incredible. New year, new beginnings, carrying on doing some of the same old things. So today is the first Dill It Up challenge for this year. I was finding it difficult to say that. Now, I am still contending with a bit of noise factor today. My husband's out mowing the lawns, so if he comes towards this end of the house, we could get some lawnmower noise. But let's just press on and hope we can get through this before that happens. So, Dill It Up challenge. For this one, I ran a poll over in my Facebook group, and it was up for a very short time because I didn't think of it soon enough, with people voting for what number of card to pull. So the top responses were number 2, number 6 and number 12, which I think is just quite funny the way it's worked out. 2 6s are 12, just a funny math thing. So what I'm going to do is grab my first pile, and from this pile I will grab card number 2. Oops, to keep shuffling now that I flipped one over by accident. And I'm just trying to think of ways to create this a bit more interactive experience for you guys. If you have any ideas on how I can do that, then please do drop me a note. Right, so that's card number 1. So card number 2, we're using washi tape. Okay, so from this pile, we will take card number 6. Oops, again I've flipped it over. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Card number 6 is envelope. Okay, and for this final pile is card number 12. Now there should be 12 cards in this pile. So oops, gosh, my shuffling's gone all to pot. New year and it's gone to pack. Gone to pack. So punny. I really enjoy wordplay, so please excuse me if I like this number play, the wordplay. If I come out with some weird things, it just tickles my sense of humour. Right, so just to make sure there are 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now there are 13 cards per set, so bold and bright is our final prompt. But I always take out the cards from the last challenge that we did, just so that we're getting something fresh for the 2 weeks. Oops, I don't want to add those to there. Right, so our 3 prompts. And pop that aside now. Washi tape, envelope, bold and bright. So I'm just going to pop you on pause, grab what I need, and I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. Last time we did envelopes in this challenge, I made envelopes. This time I'm going to work with an old envelope that I received in the post. So it's a window envelope, and I've chosen out a few bits of paper here that I'm going to collage on top of it. So could take a little bit of time to do this one. Collage does take a little bit of time, and I'm actually going to open up the envelope and turn it into a flip. So I'm not going to end up with an envelope, I'm kind of deconstructing it if you like, but I'm using an envelope as the base. So for these prompts, you interpret them however you wish. If you want to make an envelope, make an envelope. If you want to take an envelope and do something with it, then do that. I didn't split that very well, so just give it a wee trim up. It's not going to matter anyway, I can always trim it after I've collaged it. In fact, I might see if I can pull those off. Not too bad. And this one, and I think I will actually straighten both ends because they are not even. Right, so let's do that first. Just move some of my stuff out the way. So, how was everyone's new year? Did you get up to anything? Or did you, like me and my husband, go to bed early? We were in bed and the light was off by 2 minutes to 10. So I think I was up briefly before midnight, just a bathroom dash. And then I went straight back to sleep. So New Year came and went and I was asleep. Quite often we find ourselves awake at midnight on New Year's Eve, just randomly. But this year, no, we were both asleep. And that's nice because we woke up feeling good the next day. You know, we weren't overly tired or anything like that. Just trying to line it up on my mat to get it straightish. There we go. And I've just got a more sort of thing going on the last couple of days, so please excuse when I'm having to clear my throat or take a sip of my coffee. Right, so my idea is that this will go either in a signature sewn in and become pages, or it'll be a flip out on a page, so it'll be glued down maybe as a pocket here or something, writing space and decoration. And so we'll put something in the window as well. So let's get into it. I've gone with just a narrow colour palette for this, and based around this bit of wrapping paper, which has been in my stash for a while, so I want to use it, and I thought it really meets the bold and bright colours. So first off, do I want to glue it down? I think I want it as a flip, so I think I want this glued down, so I only need to collage this bit. And do I want this flap? I think the flap's a bit of fun. Or do I want to do it as a little tucky space? Maybe. Let's do it as a little tuck space. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cover this sticky part where it was shut, and just for quick ease I'm going to do that with washi tape, just so it takes care of that and it's not going to stop things from going in there. Grab a bit off, and I'm just going to add some glue to the sticky part. It's not that sticky, so that the washi tape stays in place. Oops, I should have grabbed out another glue stick. Actually, this one is almost out. Right, just to make sure that this stays nice. Oops. Lining it up. I don't know if you can hear the lawnmower. He's out the front of the house at the moment, but I can hear it well. So hopefully it doesn't bother you too much. Certainly not as loud as the saw was when I was videoing last week. I'm kind of can't wait until things go back to normal. I love having my husband home, don't get me wrong. I love spending time with him and all that. But when I'm videoing and he's trying to achieve things that make noise, yeah, it gets a little bit difficult. So that's going to take care of that. But before I glue that down at the ends to create a little tuck, I want to collage, so just this front bit, I want to collage this. So I'm just going to loosely go over top, and then I'll just trim around the edges. Oh, he's coming closer, guys. Oh dear. going to be a bit of fun, isn't it? I'll try and speak up so at least you can hear me, and I can hear myself over the top of the lawnmower. The challenges, eh? Nothing like starting 2023 with a challenge. So he's doing the driveway right beside the lounge at the moment, so he'll be going up and down, up and down. Oh my gosh, guys, I am so sorry. Life. It's kind of put me off talking, to be honest. Oops, I've got glue all over this. Scrape it off with my pad. Here we go. And get rid of that because it's obviously got too much glue on it. Right, now I've got some blue here as well. So if the noise bothers you, just turn the volume down or off, and I'm sure you'll still be able to follow along perfectly adequately. Hopefully my glue stick will hold out for this. Oops, a bit low. Push it up. A bit more. Still a little bit, never mind. Just put something else there, maybe a bit of washi tape since we've got to add washi tape anyway. A bit more of this paper. This is really pretty paper. I'm not sure where it came from. Might have been on a birthday gift or something. It's a little bit out at the top, so I'm just going to trim that bit off. Oh, sorry about that. Don't know what's up. I think I'm clear of the cold and everything I had, but this last couple of days that throatiness has come back. I haven't got a sore throat, I've just got this weird phlegmy sort of thing happening, which is just a tad annoying. Go, put that bit there. So I'm trying to go quickly, guys, just to show that these challenges don't have to take long, they can be quick, or if you want to just enjoy the process and not worry about the time, then absolutely fully support that as well, which is what I'd do if I wasn't filming, you know, and conscious that I don't want to keep you too long. Oops. Needs to be cut down a little bit. I can do that afterwards. Oops, I cleaned my mat yesterday with hand sanitizer, So I don't really want to get glue all over it. I mean, it's not perfectly clean, but I gave it a scrub as much as my fingers would allow me to. And so yeah, I don't really want to gum it up already so soon. There, or I think that there. Just got some glue marks on there I want to cover up. Oh, can I get more glue out of this? Maybe a little bit. Don't know if you can hear that. Husband's just shutting our big gate and it makes quite a sort of squeaky rattle. Bit more glue there, it'll dry. Right, maybe some more of this up here. Want to take off that straight edge, and hopefully it's still wide enough to fit the gap. I think it will be. Yep. Maybe I want it up this way instead now. Yep, let's go with that. So he's now in the backyard with the lawnmower, and it seems to me not quite as loud, but hopefully that's the case for you guys. Although it's, in some ways it's closer. So I don't know. I don't know how that works. Maybe a little bit of yellow just to get that last gap there. Now I'm just going to trim around those bits that are overhanging. I'm going to need to clean my scissors after this. Off the corner there where the envelope flap curved around. Okay, there we go. I did pull out this doily as well, just a bit of doily. I'm wondering, do I want to add that in anywhere? Again with the hem, so annoying. I do have that little bit of white showing up the top there. So maybe I'll just take a little piece and use it to cover that white gap and add a little bit of extra decoration. Straighten it up a little bit. Yeah, I think that just adds a little bit of something extra, doesn't it? Now I've got to try and get it glued up without getting it all caught in the little cutout pieces, and with a glue stick that's basically running on empty. So all the challenges this morning: noise, running out glue stick, holy doily. What else can we throw at it today? Right, hopefully that's enough glue in all the right places. Oh, I'm sticking to everything. Oops, a little bit of cut off sticking to it there. It's the way, isn't it? You get everything sticking that you don't want to and nothing sticking that you do. It's kind of feeling like one of those videos, although it's not. It just, you know, all the challenges of the day are sort of coming at me and I'm going, freak out. Please laugh. Please laugh at me, with me, something. Right, so I need to add some washi tape. I picked up a couple of new washi tapes after Christmas with one of my Christmas vouchers that I received, and I've been after red washi tape for ages, and I finally found some, and it wasn't a bad price, so I snapped up one of each of these rolls, which was fun. And they were only $1.50 each, so I thought that was a pretty good price for a roll. Only 5 meters on each, but that's a good deal for me. And I want a bit of that. Might be a bit much. The pattern might be a bit much, particularly with the doily. So let's just add a few more bits of this one. I like to keep things balanced aesthetically, and odd numbers are definitely pleasing to our eyes. So I want 3 bits. And I want another horizontal bit, or do I want a vertical bit? I think I might go horizontal still. Normally I'd put a vertical one as well, but I'm just liking the idea of kind of like stepped. So if I pop it up here, it's going to help stick that doily down in case I didn't get glue everywhere that I needed to. There we go. So we've got washi tape, we've got Bold and Bright, and our base is an envelope. So this bit needs to fold in. So give it a press down. Oops, that doily is being a bit problematical because I didn't get glue everywhere on the little cutout edges. So I just need to do a bit of fix up here. Oops, without getting glue everywhere else. And I've got cat hair stuck all over my card to the glue. Cat hair is everywhere. It's a fact of life here. Alright, that's better. Okay, so now I'm going to glue that down. I'm going to use my tacky glue, and I'm going to only make it a little tuck spot below the window envelope. So it's just going to be this segment that's just going to be a little tuck. Just because I don't want to interfere with things, and if it's too big then it's going to fall out of that small tuck spot anyway. So I'm going to put glue all the way from when I can get the glue out, I will. All the way from just below the window and the envelope to the top. And then at the bottom of our flap to close it at the bottom. Stick that down. So now, if this bit sticks, so now we've just got a little tuck spot in here that you could put, you know, a good sized journaling card, as long as it doesn't go over that bit there where it folds. This is going to be glued down to the page, so we can tuck something in there. And I need to work out what I'm going to do in the window. I'm thinking that this might go in the Playful Days journal because the colour vibes, see what I tried to do? that does not go. Like, no. It's a crazy old day. Right. So, thinking, as I was saying, that these colours really go with the Playful Days journal that I'm doing. And sorry if you couldn't hear me because I was facing away to grab. I've cut out, just loosely cut out a few pictures from a children's encyclopedia, but I don't think any of them, no, they're not going to be big enough. Okay, I need to rethink that. Want something fun in there. Okay. Let's see what I've got in this storybook that might work. So this is an old children's book I picked up at a book sale. It's got an old card there. It's rather sweet. To Joanna, with lots of love and best wishes from the someone family. Maybe the Lowry family? Not quite sure what the name is. So let's see if we've got something in here that might work for us. That could work, but let's see. Kind of wanting something maybe a bit more colourful than the single colour drawings. Pussycat's a bit so it could work. Oh, I kind of like that. The princess, she looks kind of groovy. Let's go with the princess. So I'm just gonna chop up here. And let's go with her. The benefit of working with a window like that is you can put it over and see what's going to work, both size wise and colours. So I think she's going to look quite cute in that window. Now often I would use the window for a tag or something that would show through when you remove it, but in this case I'm just going to glue her in and then cover it with writing paper. Because we've got our little tuck down here. It could be an interesting bit of scrap for some collage. And don't need that side bit. Oops. So just trim it down a little bit. Not much I can do with that scrap, so out it goes. Right, just put some glue around the edge. And now the tricky part is to position it. About there looks good. And the green picks up on some of the green leaves in the wrapping paper. Oops, I do that. Just need to trim it slightly. Almost in that crease of the envelope, so we'll just trim that edge down a bit because I didn't put it in straight. There we go, all fixed. Right, so all I've got to do now is to put some writing paper in, and I won't do the little whatever because I'm not sure, to something to put in the tuck spot. I'll do that at another point. It's not part of this challenge, but I do want to complete the actual envelope. Just looking for some backing paper. You could write on this envelope inside. Right, I might use this. And then I'll find something else to do the bottom. And I'm going to use tacky glue because I know I do not have enough glue stick in my glue stick left to use glue stick for this. So hopefully, sorry, I'm knocking the tripod, trying to stand up my bag of paper. I'm hoping that this won't buckle it too much. But we shouldn't be afraid of a little texture, should we? It's like full on intended for that texture. And you can see a bit of the book page in behind this thin lined paper, but that's all right. It's just a nursery rhyme type thing, or a story with some music, so that's not a problem. But it means you can now write over top. Right, that's there, and for the bottom, just use a bit of paper bag. It does need a little trimming. It's got a rough bottom on it. Oops. The sort of rough edge that I didn't want has been cut, and it's got little chinks out of it. So this sort of rough edge where it's been torn is much prettier. There, and about here. And so the tacky glue doesn't seem to have buckled the thin paper, really. So that's good. But as I say, like, if it does buckle, let's just embrace the texture. Right, and a bit of a trim up. Right, there we go. Now just leave that for a moment to dry before I try and fold it so it doesn't do all funky things, which it may do, but it will certainly do it worse if I fold it while it's still wet. Okay, I am thinking maybe I need a label or something going on down here. Oops. It's alright, I'm just busy throwing things around. Actually thinking of, now where are they? one of my printable labels from Artzology might be quite nice. If I can find one that doesn't clash or be too much. That could be the trick. So I think something like that's going to be too much. It's not too bad though. I think maybe that one, and feeling like I need to put a little bit of book page behind it. So these are from Artzology on Etsy. And I do want to ink this, but I can do that off camera. So I'll go right around the edges with Distress ink. But you don't need to see me do that. And as long as I do it before I glue it down, it'll be all good. I should have glued the flap, inked the flap before I glued it down, but oh well. Never mind. That's not going the right way. Let's try a bit of this maybe. Makes it stand out a bit more. Yes, I like that. So I am going to ink these pieces though. Oops. It's very hard to ink this very light music paper. It's so thin. And it's from 1907, so it's also very old. From an old hymnal. And one of my favourite ever books that I found to use, because it's got lovely small notes on it, whereas most sheet music's a lot of space in between, quite large. So really enjoys the finer look. Especially for small patches. Gee, I can't get my words out today. Don't know what's going on. Right, let's hope I can get enough glue. Got glue all over this from when I did the doily, so just fold that in half and see if we can get enough out of this to do this job. Know if this is upside down or the right side up, so it is what it is. It'll be fine. And our label. I'm not sure which way up this goes, but I like it this way, so I'm going with it that way. Here we go. I think that's quite fun. So we have washi tape, we have envelope, which is our base, and we have definitely got bold and bright. So we've met all the prompts, which is good. And I grab out my journal. So this is the Playful Days journal, which I went ahead and beaded up this little lacy heart and glued that on the front, and I really love how it turned out. And you can move the beads around a little bit, sort of like those sequin cushions where you push them one way then the other. You can kind of do the same thing with the beads. So I don't know what page I'll put this on, but just by demonstration. I'll just fold this now, hoping that it all plays nicely. This will glue down on our page like so, and then it will flip out, and we've got writing space and a little tuck spot for a wee journal card or tag or something. I am thinking maybe I should add a little thumb tab, maybe. I could also put this on as a pocket or a tuck spot, so I could do it like that. Okay. So I'm thinking a whale tail. So these again are from Artzology. Yep, I think that ties in nice with the label. Okay, so let's add this on just so that we know it's something that you open, or whoever gets the journal knows that it's something to open. And holding all sorts of fun surprises. Oh, the lawnmower stopped. You must be finished. It's a lot quicker job when it's done regularly. And it's not always done regularly here because of either weather or work. And the weather, the lawn has just kept on growing. Hot then cold, then rain. It's just been a very dumb sort of winter so far. Oh, summer, sorry. We're in summer. Sometimes it feels like we're in winter. Right, there we go. So we've got a little tab that shows that you open this up, and then writing space, tuck spot, and then I'll probably put it on as a pocket and put something in behind there. So there we go. There is what I've done for the challenge. I'd love to see what you do. I'd love for you to have a play along too. So we've got washi tape, envelope, and bold and bright. So have fun with it, guys. Thanks for joining me and putting up with the noise of the lawnmower if you can hear it. I'll see you again in the next video. Bye for now.